It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. Now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? What's happening, everybody? Hope you had a great weekend. It is a Monday. Got the Monday vibe going on, the Geno Jones Show. Now, you know, if you are one of my regular watchers, you know we come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Subscribe, share, screen grab, like, and binge watch all my back episodes. Now, if your body kind of feels out of sort, I understand. Because to your body, if you're on the East Coast, it feels like it's 5:30. But the clock says 6:30 because we turned the clocks ahead. Spring ahead, last Saturday night, so now we're going to daylight savings time. So we get an extra hour of daylight, but we lost an hour of sleep. So this first week, I would recommend that you try to go to bed a little early, like maybe an hour earlier. Get your rest. Really, you should have been starting to do that last week like I did, just to catch up. That's what doctors say. So, regardless, I am glad to have you. I'm glad to have you here if you're watching me live. And if you're not, but if you're just watching, still glad to have you. Subscribe, share, screen grab. You can grab a video clip and make it go viral. A YouTube short up on TikTok, on Threads, on Instagram, on Twitter or X, on Facebook. A YouTube short. All that right here. Let's make it go viral, baby. That's what I say. Let's make it go viral. Okay, so big weekend. Big weekend. Here in the Charleston area, we had the Black Expo weekend. Shout out to everybody that came out to the Expo Saturday, that came by my radio station's booth, Star 99.7. It was so nice to meet everybody and take the selfies and just had a great time. As a matter of fact, I'm looking forward to having some of the people who I met on my show as a guest. I'll tell you more about that coming up. Now, speaking of congratulations, so I did something I normally don't do because I really don't mess. I don't really F around with the Oscars. You know, for a long time there was like Oscars so white. Oscars Negroes need not apply. It was on that vibe. You know, they were like maybe have like one black person would get an award and that would be it. But I said I'm gonna watch because I wanted to support. There were several. DaVine, Joy Randolph, she was up for Best Supporting Actress. Jeffrey Wright was up for Best Actor. This movie, American Fiction. Sterling K. Brown. Jeffrey and Sterling, brothers are bad, talented. I'm a big fan of both of them. Jeffrey Wright is just my dude. He's played so many different roles. His versatility. I've seen him play like a drug kingpin, you know, street dude, and like a academic, like an undercover, I want to say CIA kind of dude. Very versatile dude. Anyway, so that was what was happening last night. So congratulations to DaVine Joy. That's really her first name. DaVine, D, capital D, little small a, Vinejoy. DaVine Joy Randolph. Apparently her parents, her mom, had a hard time with fertility. She had I think, nearly 10 years, 7, 8 years. Her mom was trying to have her baby, and then when she was born, she got the name, I guess she was DaVine Joy, but she spells it with a capital D, a little small a, like I said, capital Vinejoy. I just thought that was interesting. So congratulations to DaVine Joy Randolph. She won the Oscar for the Best Supporting Actress in this movie, The Holdovers. A full confession, I didn't see it, but apparently it was good. So her role, she was a school teacher that apparently lost her son, and in spite of her pain, she kind of transformed that pain into purpose, helping young kids, young people who attended her school, working in the school cafeteria. So congratulations, sister. Repping Philly. She's from Philly. Philly girl. I think 215. Representative 215 up to do your thing. Last night was the 96th Academy Awards. Now, I got to shout out a brother. I got to confess, I had never heard of this brother until last night. He won the Best Directors Academy Oscar. Brother named Cord Jefferson. So he got the Oscar Best Director for this movie I was telling you about, American Fiction. So I'm like, all right, he got the Best Director, but Jeffrey Wright, who was nominated for Best Actor, couldn't win that category. Sterling K. Brown, nominated for Best Supporting Actor for being in the movie American Fiction. But it was a whole Oppenheimer year. Oppenheimer got like everything. They were nominated for like 13 Oscars and won 7. So I kind of knew the fix was in. Even though I hear Oppenheimer was an excellent movie, so I can't throw any shade. I mean, I could if I want to, but I haven't seen it. I do want to see it, but I hear it's a pretty good. So Oppenheimer, this gentleman, he's a scientist, a brilliant man. As a matter of fact, Mr. Oppenheimer, I can't think of his first name. He is the one that invented like the atomic bomb that America dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki back in the mid-40s. And then at the end, he kind of had, from what I heard, he had reservations because he knew how dangerous this bomb that he created was, and he was afraid that, you know, man would basically annihilate the human race and just kill each other. So we still live under that threat of nuclear war just getting out of control. I digress. But congratulations to Cord Jefferson. I'm rooting for all the brothers. Now I got to shout out Jimmy Kimmel. So Jimmy Kimmel was the host for the Oscars. Did a good job. But I think his funniest moment, as a matter of fact, let me correct that. I don't think. I know for me his funniest moment was in the end. So let me reenact. So he's wrapping up, about to close the Oscars, and then all of a sudden he pulls out his phone. True story. And he starts reading a review. So somebody got on a social media platform, and just blasted Jimmy Kimmel. So Jimmy's reading it in real time on camera. Jimmy Kimmel was the worst host and blah, 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 blah. And at the end, the last few words was, "Make America Great." So Jimmy looks at the camera and says, I'll give you a guess. Who was the former president that just posted this on Truth Social? And everybody knew who it was. Yes, your boy, 45, a.k.a. who I affectionately refer to on the show, is Orange Jumpsuit Hitler, posted that. And so Jimmy Kimmel, with the joke of the night, said, it's kind of late for you, isn't it? Isn't it your jail time right about now? Touche. JK. Jimmy Kimmel with the joke of the day, the joke of the night. Do your thing. Since I'm giving out shout outs real quick, shout out to Dawn Staley. I think she's the baddest women's coach, women's basketball coach, college, pro, you name it. She is the head coach of the University of South Carolina Lady Gamecocks, right here, about an hour and 20 miles? No, about an hour and 20-minute drive, a little over 100 miles, just north of where I'm standing right now. So the Lady Gamecocks basketball team of South Carolina, undefeated. They played their big rival LSU last night in the SEC tournament. SEC, Southeastern Conference. That's the conference where the University of South Carolina Lady Gamecocks and the Lady Tigers of LSU, Louisiana State University played. So Louisiana State, LSU's got a star, a sister from Baltimore. How she wound up down in Baton Rouge, I don't know. Angel Reese, probably seen and heard. As a matter of fact, she's got like, what did they call them, NIL deals. That's name, image, and likeness. So you've seen her in TV commercials. But her coach is really problematic. Kim Mulkey. So Kim Mulkey is a cross between Money Mike and Tammy Faye Baker. Like if Money Mike got some skin bleaching cream and bleached his face, and Tammy Faye, just imagine if Money Mike, the character, okay, so Cat Williams' character on Friday After Next was this dude called Money Mike, little short, little pimp, sawed off a little pimp. But his character's name was Money Mike. So if Money Mike and Tammy Faye Baker got together and had a baby, it would be Kim Mulkey if it was a girl. Really problematic. So a little melee, a little scuffle, wasn't an all-out brawl, broke out between the Lady Gamecocks of South Carolina and LSU, some players. So the center for South Carolina, a sister from Brazil, Cardoso is her last name. I can't think of her first name. But anyway, so she was kind of running to defend a teammate. So she's like 6'8", and she pushed down one of the players, just like boom, like pushed it down on the ground, one of the players at LSU. So after the game, Dawn Staley, just no excuses. She apologized for her team and just said, listen, the game got out of control. This is not who we are. It was just a heated rivalry, and it was a very physical game, the whole, and just tempers it. Look, the fellas are always scuffling and melees and fights. So, what's different? Ain't no different with the women. They're competitive. These are probably the two best teams in women's college basketball. So they're going at it. They're competing. But, of course, Dawn Staley, the epitome of class, she apologized for her team. She just said, this is not us, but there's no excuses. I apologize. Now, Kim Mulkey, Money Mike / Tammy Faye Baker, whole different approach. Basically, kind of almost instigated a fight because I'm pretty confident they're going to meet again in the March Madness college basketball tournament. So Kim Mulkey's like, well, I wish that Cardoso would have pushed down Angel Reese. That's the star player on LSU, because she's about 6'5". Cardoso is about 6'8". Because she pushed down one of my small little bitty players. Yo, you were instigating a fight, Kim Mulkey? Now, Dawn Staley knows that she couldn't do that being a black woman, because she would have been labeled as a thug, and she's coaching these thugs because they're violent and always inciting violence and talking about she wish she would have pushed some other players so they could have retaliated. Now, Kim Mulkey can get away with that. But not here. I got to call foul, no pun intended. Kim Mulkey, problematic. Didn't back up her player, Brittany Griner, who played for Kim Mulkey when she was a coach at Baylor University. Brittany Griner won this woman a national championship. Won, I know for sure. And when Brittany Griner was taken hostage, basically, and locked up over in Russia, Kim Mulkey was like, well, she shouldn't have did, blah, blah, blah. Like, really? You just gave this sister your ass to kiss that helped make you a lot of money and win a championship? So she's problematic. So I just got to call foul on Money Mike, the female Money Mike, Tammy Faye Baker. But big shout out to Dawn Staley, who showed the world how a head coach is supposed to conduct herself when stuff like this happens. Because it happens. It's competitive college basketball at its highest level. So happy birthday, LeToya Luckett, 43 today, former member of Destiny's Child. You've seen her in the movies Preacher's Kid. She was also the TV show. She was on Treme and Singles Lady. Single Ladies. It was like a reality show thing on VH1. So happy birthday, LeToya Luckett. Terrence Howard. Yeah, your boy, ladies. I know you love your boy Terrence Howard. Seen him in the Best Man movie franchises. He was in the movie Hustle and Flow. It's hard out here for a pimp. Dun, 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 dun. It's hard out here for a pimp. Boy, he made Taraji P. Henson sing that song. He's like, girl, I need you to put some feeling in it. What's wrong with you? You better put some feeling in it. And boy, did Taraji kill it. Also, TV show, one of my favorite TV shows from back in the day, Empire. The scandalous Lucius, he thought he was luscious, Lucius Lyon, the patriarch of this family, record mogul, and the whole 9 yards. So Terrence Howard, double nickel, 55, boom, boom, 55 today. Old school fans, Cheryl Lynn, remember the song, Got to Be Real. To be real, boom, 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 boom. Cheryl Lynn, also she had Encore and Star Love in the Night. Oh. Cheryl Lynn, 67 today. There was a show back in the day called The Gong Show. And she was like the grand prize winner and went on and had a recording career. And shout out to my man Anthony Davis. NBA superstar, repping the south side of Chicago, 312-773. 708 is on the west side, but it's still a Chi-Town zip code, area code. NBA champion with the Los Angeles Lakers back in 2020. NCAA college basketball champion way back in the day with the Kentucky Wildcats. Won a gold medal with USA Basketball in the 2012 Summer Olympics. 27 points, 25 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 steals. Nobody 6'11" gets 7 steals in a game, and 3 blocks last night. Celebrating his birthday today, 31. Happy birthday, Anthony Davis, a.k.a. AD. All right. Oh, and shout out to Russell Wilson, who y'all need to stop clowning. He's corny, but he loves his wife and his family. And the brothers pay. As a matter of fact, he's so cold-blooded. He got a team that he don't even he doesn't even play for to pay $39 million to play for somebody else. So he signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers only got to pay him $1 million. And the Denver Broncos, his former team, they had to pay him to play somewhere else. Dude, give me $39 million. Y'all will never have to worry about my ass ever again. So shout out to Russell Wilson and Sierra. And now so you got Russell Wilson and Mike Tomlin, 2 black head coaches, beautiful queens, beautiful black queens, his wives. I love black love. Black men in a leadership position, the quarterback and the head coach. I worked in Pittsburgh for 3 years, so I'm like, I'm going to have to get my little terrible towel. Steeler fans, y'all know that little gold towel? I'm going to have to get one and start waving one when the Steelers play. I'm really happy for Russell Wilson because people clown him and he's corny. And, he's always talking about how much he loves his wife and his kids. That ain't corny. That's being a real man. So for those of y'all, I'm calling y'all out, just tripping because he ain't thuggish enough, or, he ain't got a whole bunch of babies by a whole bunch of different women. Y'all got this thing all messed up. And before I bring on my guests, I said this Friday, what you need to understand, I'm going to look in this camera, get close to you. DNA don't make you a daddy. Say that again. DNA does not make you a daddy. It makes you a donor. It makes your ass a sperm donor. Being a dad is putting to work. Love, nurturing, guidance, direction, discipline, emotionally invested, emotional support, being the wind beneath the wings of your child to empower them so they can be the best version of themselves. Being a cheerleader when you need to be, and being a coach when you need to coach them up. That's what being a parent is. Okay? DNA don't make you a daddy. Understand that. All right, listen, my guest, full disclosure. I got a day job. I do a radio show here. Been almost 20 years now. Top rated radio station for 2 decades here. And so we are colleagues there. She's also with this incredible organization that I've had the honor to work with over the course of my entire career. Here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro and in other cities across America. It's an organization that they have chapters all across America. So she is with the Links Incorporated organization here in Charleston, South Carolina. There's a huge community event happening this weekend, and I am honored to be a part of it, and I'm going to let her tell you all about it. As you see, the sister is camera ready. Already been doing it, making the TV rounds. So she has been gracious enough to stop by the Geno Jones Show to tell you all about this incredible community event happening this Saturday. Welcome, Heather Odom, to the show.
Hello,
my friend.
Geno.
You are camera ready, girl.
What an amazing introduction. Well, I have to be camera ready for you.
Are you in the White House? Because it looks like you were like in the the Oval Office there. Is President Biden? You didn't tell me that. Is President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris somewhere around?
No, they're not. But it's okay.
Very presidential, Madam President.
Thank you. However, I'm just here as a humble servant of the Charleston chapter of the Links Incorporated. And, just to give you an overview real quick of who we are, the Links Incorporated is an international not-for-profit corporation established in 1946. It is one of the nation's oldest and largest volunteer service organizations committed to enriching, sustaining, and ensuring the culture and economic survival of African Americans and other people of African ancestry. So just to be clear, I wanted to make sure that that was established. Thank you for the opening of all the chapters and the people that you have gotten to know in the links. So a little bit about this weekend. The Links has every year what they call a National Impact Day of Service. The Black Family Wellness Expo is part of that initiative. It only happens in March. It's been going on for about 2 years. This is the first time that our chapter is actually going to participate. And every chapter in the entire organization has an opportunity to participate only in the month of March, either in the month of March or on this Saturday, the 16th. Bringing something to the community that will focus on health and wellness for the Black family.
And
So,
go ahead and finish your thought. I was just going to say, that's
so
so
for
important
us,
because of the health disparities in our community. So yeah, just go ahead and finish your thought with that. That's important though.
So in order for this to happen, we have collaborated with an organization called Beyond Our Walls, BOWS, who is hosting a STEAM community carnival. And then we're going to have our Black Wellness Expo along with the STEAM community carnival with BOWS, who we partner with ongoingly with one of our other program organizations within the Charleston chapter of the Links Incorporated. So it's an amazing opportunity to do something that we hope that we can do annually, but this is our first year.
Well, that's great. How did you guys join forces? Was this something that has been in the works, or did it just kind of happen this year, or had you guys been planning to collaborate, or maybe you guys have worked together in the past, the two organizations?
Yeah, so
I think it's great.
So with Beyond Our Walls, we work with our other facets. So the Health and Human Services facet is the facet that I represent for the Charleston chapter of the Links, and I'm the chair. And Services to Youth is another facet of our organization. And they have programs ongoingly with BOWS that are STEAM focused. So this is just an opportunity for us to leverage our collaboration power and bring two very important things to the community on one specific day. And it helps us, create a space for the family and kids, and hopefully a transformative experience, which is our end game all the time.
So with the health and wellness part of it, what events are going to be going on, or what services are going to be offered? Is there a cost? I think it's safe to assume health and wellness. Maybe you guys will be having different people can come and maybe get their glucose level checked, blood pressure, things like that. Am I off base with that, or maybe
No, you're
breast screenings, or just some other preventative techniques to just kind of, because some people may not have health insurance, and this may be a chance for them to maybe come and at least get an initial baseline screening, and if something is off or abnormal, that it may be like a red flag to where they need to go see a doctor, could possibly save someone's life.
So that's the whole purpose of these types of expos, right? Is give the community, give families, give individuals the opportunity to get information. And then what they do with it from there, at least they'll have it. So we are going to offer a myriad of different things: dental screenings, we're going to have blood pressure screenings, we're going to be offering breast cancer health information. We're going to have a myriad of different activities for the kids, STEAM focused. We're going to have some information from the Red Cross, from Donate Life. We are going to have a CPR dummy demonstration. Then we're going to also have, which is really important, and I hope that a lot of people engage when they come, a workshop on mental health. And it's actually called Like, Comment, Share. And it's social media and mental health. And that's something that we all know. It's hashtag social media mental health. And it's going to be something I know is going to be really engaging because we all talk about mental health. So that's just one component of the things that we're going to be offering. There'll be activities, but let's not stop there. We're going to give out information. We're going to allow for screenings. We're going to be talking to people. But guess what? There's going to be activities for the kids. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be music. And we also know that health and wellness does not just, begin and end with sharing information or getting screenings, right? You have to do something, right? You got to work out, you got to move, you get your blood moving. So we're actually going to have a Zumba class that's going to be offered there. There'll be music there. And we also know that, we're going to have some presence with a radio station that's going to give us a lot of opportunities to amplify the event as it's happening to the community.
And if I could say so with all modesty, yours truly is honored to be the host and MC for this event. So I want to thank you guys for offering me the opportunity to come and work with you guys and do my part to get back to the community. So thank you for that opportunity.
Well, you have a bullhorn phenomenal energy, right? And so while you're allowing us to be here and me as a representative of the Charleston chapter of the Links Incorporated to amplify our why for the Black Wellness Expo Day, we really appreciate, the opportunity for you to give us this space and also for you to be there through the station space, because it's all about hearing, right? And so if we don't have any way to get the word out, then it becomes a question mark, and we don't want to be a question mark. As a matter of fact, we want this to be, as I said before, a transformative experience for everybody that joins.
So if you don't mind, before you get out here, give everybody information, exactly location, the hours, and this event is free, by the way. I think that's important. We should tell everybody this is a free event, correct?
This is a free event, and I will have to pull up the flyer. I know I sent you the flyer, but I need to pull it up so that I can give the accurate information about where it is.
And it'll be going on this Saturday, guys. I think from like about 10, 11, but she's pulling up the flyer. And any contact information, I'm sure the Links Incorporated Charleston chapter, if they Google that, they can find that on social media. And Beyond Our Walls, I know they also have a website platform, so you can always Google Beyond Our Walls, Charleston.
So, yeah, I have it. Good. So please, I want to invite people. Let me just, take what you're saying further. Invite people, Charleston, South Carolina chapter of the Links on Facebook. You can look that up. The information is there. But the Bowles Community Carnival's theme, the free neighborhood event with the Black Family Wellness Expo, is this Saturday, March 16th, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at 2615 Harvey Avenue, North Charleston.
2615 Harvey Avenue in North Charleston. 1 until 4 p.m. Free admission.
1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Come on out. All right.
Yes,
Heather Oldham with the Charleston.
And get information for the whole family, have activities for the kids, but more importantly, have fun. Have fun.
Have fun. And I have fun with you. Heather Oldham with the Charleston chapter of Links Incorporated. Camera ready. You have passed your screen test, so you have a permanent home.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You have a co-hosting. I have a couple different co-hosts that come on like weekly or bi-monthly. So now you have a permanent home to come back as one of my co-hosts, because you did a great job.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. What an honor. And again, on behalf of the Charleston chapter of the Links Incorporated, thank you for giving us an opportunity to talk about what we're doing for our community.
Thank you again, Heather Oldham. I'll see you. We'll see you Saturday.
See you Saturday.
All right. Thanks.
Okay.
She did a great job, y'all. She got a don't even realize. I think she got a future in television. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you. You and especially you, God, most of all. Thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show. Live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Subscribe, share, screen grab, like, and binge watch all my back episodes. Okay? Screen grab, you can pull a video clip and put it up on any social media platform you have. TikTok, Threads, Twitter or X, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube Short. It's all good. We got you covered. Subscribe, share, screen grab, like, and binge watch those back episodes. If you missed some of this episode, when the show's over, just go back and just binge watch this and all my episodes from last week. Monologues are straight fire. All the monologues are always straight fire. I'm just saying that Muhammad Ali said it ain't bragging if you can back it up. If you do understand what I'm saying. Shout out to Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check him out on IG, Instagram. He is the CEO of Designer Cuts. It is a barbering palace. It's not a barber shop. It is a barbering palace. And he is not just a master barber, but a hair artist, or as I like to say, artiste. So check him and his work, his cuts, his art. Check it out. Kel Be Cutting Up. KELBECUTTINUP. Allie Jones is the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. I like to call her the drip director. Yeah. So, drip, gear, your clothes, style. So check her and her collection. Fashion designer. She's got a big fashion show coming up this weekend in Chicago. So check her and her collection out. It's the LX.NCL underscores that little dash at the end of the second L on Instagram, on IG. Because, you know, the kids say IG, Instagram, IG. So LX.NCL underscores that little dash at the bottom of the second L on IG or Instagram. The next live edition of the Geno Jones Show is going to be Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern here on the East Coast, 5:30 in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. out in LA. Thank you for watching, everybody. Shout out to everybody watching me live. Shout out to Quinita Frazier. Hey, Q. Thanks for watching. Shout out to my number one fan, my co-executive producer, my mother. Yes, I'm glad you're feeling great. And I believe you're back home now. So I'm really happy about that. God is good. God is awesome. All right, everybody. I love you. We'll see you live, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday, live. In the meantime, go back and binge watch this and all my back episodes and tell everybody to subscribe, share, screen grab, like, and binge watch every episode on the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel, part of the Geno Jones Show network. Holla.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.